welcome back to another little review. This time of this Flyhawk Royal Navy Seaplane dockside base diorama in a box. You can see from the picture basically what you're going to get. Two seaplanes, a sort of gunboat, warehouse or maintenance shed or whatever that might be, water tank, plus you also get the little dockside, the dock part of it. If I turn the box on its side, you'll see you also get this one sort of lorry with an empty trailer. Lorry with, I'm not entirely sure what that is. Is it a crane or just a trailer folded up? And then a lorry with a container or something on it. Then the little boat and two seaplanes. I'm not entirely sure what they are, so I'll find that out in just a moment. I have taken the pieces out of the box, so I'll show that in a minute. Well, that's the side of it. Warnings on that side, nothing much. Royal Navy Seaplane dockside base. This on the back of it here is an integral part of the diorama, I think. This is the seascape that's meant to go under the dock base and all that. There's a few little wrinkles in it. You probably wouldn't use this, or I don't know, maybe you would. But there you have it anyway. So that's the basics. That's what the box looks like. This is 1/700 scale, and Flyhawk 1161 is the code on assembled model kit. Now what I'll do, let's quickly show the instructions first. I've taken everything out of the boxes just for ease of looking at, but I haven't studied them in any great detail. Here we have, this is the dockside base, various parts. There's a warehouse there, or maintenance shed, whatever that is. You get a photo-etched fret. This fret here is clear plastic, transparent. Then some decals as well to go on the planes and possibly other stuff. I haven't entirely looked at that. Warnings, and then all the usual sort of, this symbol means this when you're building the thing up. Here's the little boat. Doesn't say, does it, what that is? No. If I find the names of these somewhere in the package, I'll put them up on the, put them in a subtitle or something like that. Okay, well that all looks fairly straightforward, using photo etch and everything to embellish with a basic plastic model. We'll see how good that is in a moment. Here are the planes, 1/700 scale planes, seaplanes. I don't see any. Is it a short Sunderland or something like that? But I'm guessing, so anyway, we'll find out later. All right, wing, engine nacelles, these photo etched, or I think you can use plastic or photo etched propellers. A little sort of trolley to move it along when it's on the land. And then building up, you can build a water tower with the photo etch parts, PE, and then it builds up like this, and you add a little ladder to it. Or you can use the plastic parts to do the same thing. Now also, as I said before, we can get these little lorries. That one looks like, has it got a part of a wing or something on it? And there's the one with the thing which I said I didn't know what it was. So looking at this, I still don't know what that is. So maybe when I build it, it'll give me more of a clue. Then I've got a tanker, little tanker truck. In 1/700 scale, these can be pretty small. We'll see that in a minute. So here's the sort of diorama layout that you're going to get. Got some boats as well. There's the water tank, optional photo etched or plastic, maintenance shed. Boat goes there, seaplane here. Another seaplane here on land, but you could do these maybe in different ways, however you felt like it yourself. That's that part. And then again, here's their suggested layout. Truck, maintenance shed, water tank, a little jetty here. Then this is a ramp down to the sea. Here's the two planes, and there's the gunboat. Again, there's good colors there, good details of the colors. Then this lorry, well, different lorries, some small boats, and again, some more painting details for the planes and the ship and everything else as well. So I'll just take a break for there for a second. Okay, back again. Here are some of the parts. And you can see this is obviously the little warehouse, whatever dockside building that is. That I think is the tanker. All right. There's the base of it with the wheels and the chassis and so on. Little boat there. Hopefully this comes out okay. And that's the main deck of the gunboat. This is the forward part of it. I don't want to take all the parts out because I did notice that one or two little bits were loose. Now I don't want to open it and have them lost. Anyway, here's the dockside area with the ramp down. The ship's into the water. I'm going to turn it over. Let's see if I can move that along. Well, anyway, this is the plastic version of the water tower. And then there's a jetty underneath there. Little jetty there. Another little piece. There's some barrels and things as well somewhere. It might be photo-etched. Or is that them? Just little tiny barrels. Oh, let's see. I zoom right in. They do look a bit like barrels. Okay, well, we'll find out when we're able to refer back to the instructions. I'm sure that'll explain that. Then here's maybe a more interesting part is the seaplane sprue. You get two of these. They've molded the whole thing transparent plastic, so you can, I suppose, do the canopies and everything. Leave them clear and paint the rest of it however you want to paint it, whatever color screen you choose. Little propellers there, tail planes, floats, guns. Oh no, there's wheels there. Oh. And there's two of those, so you can make up two seaplanes. Now here's the sort of additional details part. Here we've got, let's turn it up that way, since that's the way the writing is. Okay. So here's the water tower. If you don't want to make the plastic one, you want a bit more detail, you can use the photo-etched one and make the photo-etched one. And there's different parts for that, and some railings and so on, I think, there to go on the little boat. And here's the propellers, photo-etched propellers, if you'd rather use those instead of the plastic ones. Then I think these are railings again for the ship, but could also be for the dockside, but I think they're for the ship. Now here's an interesting thing. The crew of the, well, I say crew, the workers or whatever, who are working on the dockside. Is that as far as my phone will zoom in? But you can see quite clearly they're all looks like a guy brushing or something. I'm looking at this just with my eyes with glasses on. You can see a lot more, I think, in the camera view. And then there's various other little bits and pieces there. Okay, and if I turn this over, So zoom back out again. You can see here the decals. I've got it upside down again. Well, there's a whole alphabet there of letters. There's 2 of that, and then there's all the numbers from 1 to 10, or 1 to 0 in this case, or 0 to 9. Then roundels of various different types, and some other little decals. There's also something else in there, a leaflet or something, but maybe it's just the back of that card that the Photo-etched is stuck to. And just a Flyhawk Royal Navy Seaplane Dockside Base FH1161. Right, I'm looking forward to getting to grips with this little project. One for the future, a whole little kit in a box. This came from China, and it arrived in just a few days. Didn't take long. Okay, well, I hope you've found that of some use, and maybe in the future you'll see me putting it together. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Okay, see you then. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you would, please. Thank you. Bye-bye.